To order. And before I ask for the approval of the agenda, I need an explanation as to why we are doing this meeting prior to the 24-hour notice.
So the 24-hour notice, reason for an emergency meeting is to sign a declaration declaring a state of emergency in Hardin County so that we can start to move resources and people in response to the COVID-19 community spread that we have now, and in response to actions that the governor and CDC and Iowa Department of Public Health are recommending.
Okay. Daryl, does that qualify?
Well, to have a meeting without 24-hour notice, all you have to have is a good cause. And I think, given what happened over the weekend with the Iowa Supreme Court had declared that there won't be any jury trials until April 20th. I mean, all agencies seem to be taking very, affirmative action to address this, and so I think there is good cause to have this meeting without the 24-hour notice.
Okay.
And we did discuss that, in my emails to Thomas, and I think that was one of the first concerns is I don't want to circumvent Iowa Code Chapter 21, and so to do what we could on a Sunday, I think, was our best effort. I did make an effort to contact members of the media, so it was out there, and so I think a good effort was made to, meet the requirements without that 24-hour notice.
So I think we're in compliance with Chapter 21, given the circumstances.
Okay, and make sure it's reflected in the minutes. Now I can ask for the approval of the agenda.
Make a motion to approve the agenda.
I'll second that.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Discuss with possible action on Hardin County Disaster Emergency Declaration per Code of Iowa 21.4.2 and 29C. You've talked about it already. I want to talk about the proclamation.
Yeah, so this proclamation, I've taken and pulled information into it. So it is really the board declaring the state of emergency. Emergency management will start to work with, has been working with public health and hospitals and the other healthcare providers in the county. This is a public health emergency, really. So public health is the lead on this. And we just need authorization to set the point in the sand that this is our declaration of emergency, and we have agencies that will be working extra and on unfamiliar ground at the point that we're coming to. In addition to this, I would request, along with this proclamation, that the board authorized Renee to be a PIO liaison to the EOC and to us, so that we can have a liaison between the board and the Emergency Operations Center, and somebody that can speak for the board and do the press releases and give us the board side of information. She is already the liaison as the representative on the Emergency Management Commission, so that would make sense to have her do that.
Sounds great.
Yeah.
So that's two,
Thank you.
I mean, I'm saying two separate things. So this is the proclamation, and then I'm requesting if you could do the other.
The only thing that's on the agenda is the proclamation, and so I don't know that we would be in compliance with Chapter 21 if we went beyond what's on our agenda this morning.
She could probably just act in that capacity as a member of the Emergency Management Commission.
We could put that on as Wednesday's agenda.
Yes.
Yep.
I'll go ahead and make a motion to pass the proclamation as presented on the Hardin County Disaster Emergency Declaration per Code of Iowa 21.4 sub 2 and 29C.
I will second it.
It's been moved and seconded. Any discussion? Hearing none, roll call.
BJ,
Aye.
Renee,
Aye.
Lance.
Aye. Motion carries. From then, I can ask for adjournment.
So moved.
Second?
It's been moved and seconded. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries.